Hi, I'm Gary, Biker's PhD. Going to make a quick video, just kind of recap some of the stuff we've been talking about. Performance upgrades on your Harley. What are you going to do? You know, putting a whole package together. There's things that you need to know. You know, you don't want to spend money on an exhaust system and then turn around and have to resell it and go buy a different one or a cam or some of that other stuff. So, kind of putting together all the pieces of the puzzle of what you should do, in my opinion, first, and how the engine, what's based on, you know, an engines and air pumps. So the very first thing you want to decide on is what you're going to do with the heads. You know, if you're going to just leave them stock, there's no sense putting in a big performance cam. You know, put in a little bolt-in cam, change the, you know, slip-on exhaust, do a few things like that. There's no sense spending a bunch of money on things that are basically pointless because the heads only flow just so much air. Okay, and I did a video on the flow bench of what the heads flow. Okay, so you got to decide basically, and this is kind of a money thing, how much money do you want to invest in the heads? You know, engines and air pump, more air in, more air out, more horsepower. So if you're going to have the heads ported, then you can move on and then you can pick your cam. Now everything, I know this sounds crazy, but once you've decided, okay, I'm gonna do my heads, you know, I'm gonna have them ported, then you can decide on your camshaft. And your cam, you know, we went over some cam videos and talking about, you know, the differences in how they made and stuff. And so you gotta look at that and then decide what kind of cam you want, so where your power band's gonna be. You know, do you want it all out of the hole, or are you pulling a trailer? You know, you got a real heavy bike, you got a lightweight bike. So there's a lot of differences in cams. So once you pick your cams, then you can go back and report the heads to match the cams. And this kind of bases everything. You know, once you know what the cams are, then you can know what you're going to do with the cylinders, what pistons you're going to run. Because it's not just, you know, you don't just, oh, I'm going to upgrade this to 10.5 to 1. Well, if you got a really small cam, you want to build an engine off of cylinder pressure, what pressure the engine builds, not necessarily what cam, because you could have a really big cam or a really small cam and make your cylinder pressure off, so you're detonating, you're hard on starters, you're hard on all kinds of equipment. We want to match all this stuff. So basically everything then is based off the cam from here on out. What you do with the heads, what you do with the exhaust, what you do with the pistons. And we're going to get into a lot of that stuff. I'm going to talk about the cylinder pressure and what I mean by that. I think the next thing, we've been doing a lot of series on cams, so I'm going to talk about some lifters, and I'm going to talk about push rods and some of the different aspects there and things that I think you should know when you're building a performance package for your motorcycle. So I hope this helped. God bless you. I hope you have a great day. Thanks.